Glenda, your stream is live now, and now you can also make me a co-host back again.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Welcome, Lynn. Welcome, Beverly. Welcome to Mindful Chair Yoga. Betty, Sherry, nice to see you.
Good morning. Oh, well, good afternoon.
Yes, it's afternoon for me.
Yes, I'm in Florida. I'm in
Okay.
Sanford,
You're where? In Sanford?
Sanford,
Okay.
between Daytona and Orlando.
Okay. All right. You're a little bit north of me. I'm in Lake Worth, and that's the town right next to West Palm Beach on the south side. Yeah.
I think I was down there in December. I think
Oh,
we were
Lake
in.
Worth, Lake Worth
I
Beach.
think we were in.
Benny's.
Sure, we were in West Palm, and what's the name of the other city right there?
There's well, West Palm, there's Northwood is a part of West Palm. Then there's Lake Worth, then Boynton. You keep going south till you get to Fort Lauderdale. Mhm. Well,
I know we were in West Palm.
welcome, Joy. Well, you were close. Welcome, Joy. How are you? Welcome, Ruth. How are you as you're coming in? Welcome to Mindful Chair Yoga. My name is Glenda. I'll be your guide. So, first and foremost, I want you to make sure that you're in a chair with no wheels. We don't want you to roll, we want you to be secure. You can also have some water near you if you feel like you want to take a sip of water. Also, towards the end, we do a hamstring stretch. You could, if you have a belt or a strap, get that near to you. If you do not, it's okay. I give modifications. So um, everyone can do any of the poses because I give modifications. Beth Claire, how are you? Nice to see you. Okay. Well, it looks like we're kind of pretty stable, meaning that at 102, I have 2 minutes after, I don't see a lot of other people coming in. So let me explain if this is your first time. And I'm giving a wave to the live streamers. This is being live streamed as well as recorded, as you know. If you would like a recording, um, our TA can provide you with the address in the chat box. Todd is our TA today. Um, so if you have any questions, once I get started, you can type the questions to the chat box. If you're having any technical issues as well, or any questions, you can ask Todd and he will help you. I just want to do a check. I want to make sure because a lot of this class will depend on you being able to hear me clearly. So I can see Beth, I can see Ruth, and I can see Joy. Can you help me by letting me? Joy, you anticipated what I was going to say. I love it. So you can hear me okay. As long as you can hear me fine, that is excellent. Before we start the class, does anyone have any questions? Do you have any? I usually consider. Okay, Lynn, thank you for letting me know. I usually consider if you have hip or knee issues, but if do you have any other issues that you might want me to be aware of? This is a gentle practice. So Most of what I do, you can do, but we do have um, movements with the hips and the knees and the elbows and the shoulders. So if that's an issue for you, I do give modifications for that so that you won't strain that part of the body. Okay, does anyone have any questions for me? Okay, all right. So let us get started on our mindful yoga journey today. Okay, you should be able to hear some light music in the background. Mindful chair yoga, gentle movement in your chair. My name is Glenda. As most of you know, I'm just going to place this link in the chat box in your spare time. You can go ahead and copy the link. This is a link to my bio and some other classes that I teach. I think that's the best way for you to get to know a little bit about me, but just some details right now. I'm in Lake Beach, Florida, as you heard me discussing. I am originally from Brooklyn, New York. I've been here in Florida for, I want to say, a little over 8 years, 8, 9 years. I've been with Get Set Up for over a year. And I really love providing training and social opportunities for others in my age group. I have had experience teaching online, but I really love teaching wellness and meditation and those types of things here for Get Set Up. So just a reminder, if you would like a recording of the class, you can email help@getsetup.io. For the live streamers, it's wonderful having you watch, but we invite you to join and participate. So you can go ahead and register for a class. If you like my class or any other class, that's the best way to participate. And I also would like to remind you that Get Set Up is not paid to promote any specific products or services. So everything that I will share with you is for training purposes only. So I'd like you to get settled, get comfortable in your chair, become a little bit more aware of your breathing as we begin to start the class. And I always like to start the beginning of the class with some thoughts about yoga. So I'm going straight to the source, or one of the sources, the Yoga Sutra of Patanjali, and this is one of the sutras today that I would like to share with you. Freedom from wanting unlocks the real purpose of existence. So I'd like you to just let that kind of marinate within you as we begin our mindful practice. So I based this class on my understanding of the roots of yoga, and what I discovered in my research and my studies is that in the beginning, students actually sat cross-legged in front of the teacher and just focused on breathing. And that sounds a lot like meditation to me. There was no movement in the very beginning. It was just an awareness. So I'd like you to think of this class as an extension of meditation. We are moving, but our movement is very gentle, okay, very sequenced with the breath. I always love to share a mindfulness thought. So today's mindfulness thought is rejoicing in ordinary things. It's not sentimental or trite. It actually takes guts. It actually takes courage to look for ordinary, simple things to rejoice about every day. And that quote is by Pema Chodron. And this is a good time to remind you how to breathe in this class. I am prompting you to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. As we begin the class, you will hear me cue you to inhale for a particular movement and exhale for a particular movement. The inhale should be through the nose and the exhale should be through the mouth. So another thing that I found interesting that I'd like to share with you is that the root meaning of yoga is to yoke or make one. And I want you to be aware of that as you are breathing and making one with whatever movement we are working on at the moment. So a key to this class is to understand that you're attempting to align your breath with gentle movement. And in those actions, you become more aware of your own consciousness. All of the poses in this class, with the exception of maybe two that are towards the end, are normal everyday movements that most people do. I start off with moving the head. We all move the head, but we may not move the head with synchronized breathing. So if you have any issues, like I mentioned at the beginning of the class, hip or knee, arthritis, mobility, you can do this class. You can practice yoga in this class. You won't be limited. I do give modifications. So I want you to focus on your breathing, keeping your spine straight. The best way to do that is just to sit up. Don't sit against the back of the chair. That's me sitting against the back of the chair. I'm just sitting a little bit forward on the chair. You don't have to do anything exaggerated. You don't have to feel like you're at attention. Just sitting with your back not on the chair will help you to naturally keep your spine straight, and your feet should be planted firmly on the floor. I like this slide because the word body is highlighted, it's in bold, and the message here that I want you to know is that everybody can do yoga. Big body, large body, old body, young body, every single person can practice yoga. Now, I talked about who this class is for. Now, if you are someone who is experienced at taking yoga classes, either in a studio or via video or online, where you're moving from mat to floor, floor to mat, you have many asanas, traditional flow and cues. This class does not have that amount of movement. However, you will also benefit if you feel you want a little bit more of a challenge. I invite you to use Ujjayi breathing, which means that instead of the inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, you close your mouth and you inhale and exhale only through the nose. That will, if you're experienced with that from taking other yoga classes, that will build heat, that will heighten your awareness, so that will give you a little bit more challenge. Okay, this is just our final slide to remind you that we are preparing to start. Please turn all of your phones off or on vibrate. Push them aside, you don't need them. And also please make sure your mic is muted. Okay, let's start from the beginning here. I'd like you to place the palms of your hands on your thighs. This is our version of chair lotus. The palms of the hands are on the thighs, resting gently. The soles of the feet are on the floor in front of you. You can determine what is the proper amount of width apart for your left and right foot, what feels comfortable for you. And now that we're here, let's start off with some deep breaths. We're going to go ahead and take that inhale through the nose, raising the arms up and high over the head as we bring the palms of the hands together. And now that they're together, go ahead and take that exhale, slowly moving the palms of the hands down across the front of the body until you approach the thighs. And let's take that inhale again, circling the hands up high above the head as they begin to travel towards each other. Palms are touching. And now taking that exhale slowly down the front of the body as the palms of the hands approach the thighs. And let's take that next inhale, circling the arms, up above the head, joining the palms of the hands together. As they come together, we're exhaling, bringing the palms of the hands in front of the body, traveling downward until they slowly and gently land on the thighs. Okay. So I like to start every class with setting an intention. I want you to think about, what do you want to dedicate your participation in this class to? Peace, healing, prosperity? Do you have a mantra? Do you have a prayer? Do you have a goal? Anything that comes to you that is your intention for the time in this class, I invite you to think about it now, get it in your mind's eye, and want you to raise your arms up again over the head, bringing the palms of the hands together, and now lowering the palms of the hands until you get in front of the chest. And once you are in front of the chest, bringing the palms of the hands together against the chest. Maybe your thumbs are touching your chest, maybe the bottoms of your wrists are touching your chest. And while we're here, let's silently think about our intention for this class. Let's take that inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Take another inhale and exhale, slowly lowering the palms of the hands to the tops of the thighs. Okay, we're going to start off with our head and neck. Let me explain to you which direction we're going in, and then we'll all do it together. The palms of the hands are on the thighs, resting gently. Your feet are planted firmly on the floor. We are going to start off with an inhale while we're moving our head slowly backwards, going all the way back to the top of the spine. And then the exhale, we're going to slowly move the head forward, allowing the head to slowly travel downward until the chin is touching the chest. Okay, and then we'll repeat it. So I want to give you a tip. If my cueing for inhaling and exhaling, if you need to breathe in between, you can do that. In other words, if you find that you're running out of breath before I cue you for the next breath, then you can go ahead and breathe and you'll catch up to me. That's fine as well. So I just want to make a modification for anyone who may be experiencing that. So now let's all get ready. The palms of the hands are on the thighs. I also invite you to close your eyes. Since you're in your chair, it's safe for you to do so. That's only if it's in your practice today. Closed eyes or open eyes. Let's begin. And let's take that inhale, moving the head slowly backwards, very mindfully, until we touch the top of the spine. And now exhale, bringing the head slowly forward. The head is slowly traveling downwards as the chin approaches the chest. Eventually the chin touches the chest. And inhale, bringing the head slowly up again, very mindfully, paying attention to what you might discover on your journey to the top of your spine. And now that we're here at the top of the spine, let's go ahead and take that exhale, moving the head slowly forward, allowing the head to mindfully travel towards the chest as the chin touches the chest. And inhale, lifting the head gently up, following your breath and your movement as your head gently approaches the top of the spine. And let's stay here with our head touching the top of our spine. And take an inhale through the nose. And exhale, following the breath from the top to the bottom of the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, moving the head slowly forward, allowing the head to travel slowly and mindfully towards the chest, being mindful as the chin approaches the chest. And now that we're here with our chin on our chest, let's stay here and take an inhale. And exhale, following the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lifting the head up as the head travels back to center. We're going back to center where we started. And once the head is at center, let's go ahead and take that exhale. With the palms of the hands resting gently on the thighs, feet planted firmly on the floor. Let's go ahead and take that inhale, gently pressing the soles of the feet into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. And inhale, pressing the soles of the feet into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. Okay, we're still working on our neck. Let me explain our breathing, our cueing, what we're going to do, and then we'll do it together. The inhale will be that the palms are resting on the thighs. You're in that position, so you're going to inhale. And then the exhale, you're gently moving your head towards the right shoulder, very gently. It's not a big movement. What you're looking for is your first sensation of tension or any sensation on the left side of the neck. That's where you'll stop. And then we'll go ahead and take that inhale and bring the head back up again. Then we'll do the same thing on the left side. Again, this is not a big movement. You're not trying to touch your shoulder. You are just being aware of when you feel any stress or tension on the left side of the neck. So palms of the hands in the thighs. Let's all get ready to do this together. On the thighs, feet planted firmly in front of you. Being aware of your spine. Let's go ahead and take that inhale. And exhale, lowering the head towards the right shoulder, stopping where you need to, where you begin to feel any tension or any sensation on the left side. Now that we're here, let's just go ahead and take that inhale. And exhale, following the breath from the top to the bottom of the spine. Inhale. And exhale, following the breath from the top to the bottom of the spine. And inhale, bringing the head slowly up, back towards center, returning to center where we started. Now that we're at center, let's exhale. Take an inhale, pressing the soles of the feet gently into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. Take that inhale. And exhale, slowly lowering the head towards the left shoulder, stopping where you feel that first sensation. Now that we're here, let's take an inhale. And exhale, following the breath from the top to the spine to the bottom of the spine. And inhale. And exhale, following the journey of the breath from the top to the bottom of the spine. Inhale, lifting the head up slowly back to center. And once we are at center, let's exhale. Inhale, pressing the soles of the feet gently into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. Inhale, pressing the soles of the feet into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. We're going to continue to work with our head and neck. This time our inhale, of course, is in our starting position with our palms on our thighs. This time our exhale will be twisting the head towards the right shoulder, going as far as you can go. I'm demonstrating now, we will do it all together. Going as far as you can go, never stressing or straining. And then the inhale will bring the head back to center, and we do the same thing on the left side. Let's get ready now. Palms gently on the thighs, feet planted firmly on the floor. Let's go ahead and take that inhale. And exhale, twisting the head towards the right shoulder, going as far as it's comfortable, stopping where you need to stop. Now that we're here, let's take an inhale. And exhale, following the flow of the breath. Where is there more space? Maybe there's a little bit more twist with no effort made by you other than breathing. Let's go ahead and take another inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, slowly bringing the head back towards center. Moving the head slowly towards center. And exhaling at center. Inhale, pressing the soles of the feet gently into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. Inhale. And exhale, turning the head towards the left shoulder, stopping where you need to, never straining, never forcing, just being aware. Now that you're here, let's go ahead and take that inhale. And exhale, following the flow of the breath. Where's there a little bit more space? Maybe there's a little bit more of a twist with just the effort of your breath. Let's go ahead and take an inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, slowly moving the head back towards center. And exhaling at center. Inhale, pressing the soles of the feet gently into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. Inhale, gently pressing the soles of the feet into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. So we are moving on to our shoulders now. So if you have shoulder issues or elbow issues or even wrist issues, please do not lift your arms up. You can do your shoulder rolls with the palms of your hands on your thighs. So you're not putting any weight or any pressure on the shoulders. You're not putting any weight or pressure on the elbows or wrists if you have any of those issues. For everyone else, if you do not have those issues, I'd like you to very slowly and mindfully raise
I think so. Glenda has lost her connection. Let me contact her. I'm her TA. I have talked with Glenda. She's coming in a minute. Your understanding would be highly appreciated.
Okay, I hope that you all were breathing. We do have to be respectful of technology, so I do apologize for that. I got knocked off so that we can go back into the place that we were while I'm here. I want to invite you to close your eyes so we could get to that space where we were in terms of our breathing. You can close your eyes now, place the palms of the hands on the thighs. Let's go ahead and take an inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we were preparing to work on our shoulders, and we will continue to do that. Just give me a moment to get back to where I was. While you are waiting for me, you can continue to breathe not allowing this distraction to take your attention away from your practice. Okay, here we go. Here we go as we get ready for our shoulder rolls. So again, any issues with shoulders, elbows, or wrists, you keep your arms down. Now let's start where we were. Let's very mindfully and slowly bring the arms up overhead and allow them to land very gently in our shoulders, right in between where our shoulders and arms are. You have two choices here. Your elbows can be straight out, pointing towards either side of the room, or another modification is bringing the elbows down and they're pointing towards the floor. I'm going to do it this way with you, with my elbows pointing out. And let's go ahead and take that inhale, raising the shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale, bringing the shoulders forward, allowing the shoulders to fall slowly downward. And now let's take that inhale, moving the shoulders back and allowing them to travel up again towards the ears. And now exhale, moving the shoulders forward, allowing them to travel slowly downward. And inhale, moving the shoulders back. They're traveling upward, approaching the ears again. Let's stop here. Let's take that inhale and really raise the shoulders up a little higher towards the ears, and exhale, bringing the shoulders back, allowing them to travel downward. And inhale, moving the shoulders forward, allowing them to travel upward. Back at the ears now. Let's take that exhale, moving the shoulders backwards, allowing them to travel downward. And inhale, moving the shoulders forward, allowing them to travel up towards the ears again. Stopping here. Let's take that inhale, raising the shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale, bringing the shoulders down, allowing the arms to come down, the palms of the hands land softly on the thighs. Let's go ahead and take that inhale, pressing the soles of the feet into the floor, and exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. Inhale, pressing the soles of the feet into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. Okay. So this part, I invite you, we can take a little break. You can jiggle your shoulders a little bit, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. It's always fun. Jiggle, 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 whichever way you want to. You can take a sip of water. I like thinking of that shimmy. I think that was from the 20s that they used to shimmy their shoulders. But you want to get the energy moving in the shoulders. We don't normally pay that close attention to them. You can take a sip of water if you would like to, as we prepare for our side stretch, which will be modified. Okay. So first and foremost, again, if you have shoulder issues, please do not raise your arm up. What I'm going to ask you to do as you bend over, I want you to hug yourself. So you're going to bring your arm across yourself. You do not bring your arm up. That is if you have shoulder issues. Now, this is the way that we are going to do this side stretch. I like to give you a little bit more support than what is shown in the picture. This is my left arm. I want you to raise your left arm in front of you. Very good. I'm seeing the left arms. And notice how it's going across. This is the position that you are going to now bend down and lean over your left thigh. Okay? That is going to be the support that you're going to use for your side stretch. For those of you who may be doing the modifications, you will stretch your arm across your body, not up. For the rest of us, I want you to very slowly and very mindfully bring the right arm above you. The fingers are pointing towards the ceiling. And let's go ahead and take that inhale, raising the right arm towards the ceiling, and exhale, folding over onto the left thigh. The right arm extends out in front of you on the diagonal. Now that you're here, let's go ahead and take that inhale and exhale. Maybe you feel the arm stretching out a little bit more with no effort other than your breath. Let's go ahead and take that inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lifting the torso up with the arm. The right arm travels back up, pointing towards the ceiling. And now exhale, allowing the right arm to drop slowly and gently and mindfully. And now that we're here, please place the palms of the hands on the thighs, the feet planted firmly on the floor. Let's go ahead and take that inhale, pressing the soles of the feet into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. Okay, now let's raise our right arm up, preparing the lean into our right thigh. So let's go ahead and do that now. You're resting your right arm on top of the right thigh. Very slowly and mindfully raising the left arm up as it's pointing towards the ceiling. Now let's go ahead and take that inhale, raising the left arm up a little closer to the ceiling. And exhale, folding over on the right thigh, extending the right arm in front of you on the diagonal, pointing towards the right corner of the room. Now that we're here, let's take an inhale and exhale. Maybe you feel a little bit more stretch just with that exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lifting the torso up. The left arm travels with it. We're sitting all the way up. The left arm is pointing towards the ceiling. And exhale, very gracefully, very mindfully, lowering the left arm. The left arm comes all the way down. And now placing the palms of the hands on the thighs, let's go ahead and take that inhale, pressing the soles of the feet into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the top of the head, out through the soles of the feet. Let's take another inhale. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. Okay. All right. So I love that we twisted our head. Now we're twisting our torso. So we're going to twist our half a torso. Let's place the palms of the hands on our thighs, feet planted firmly on the floor, getting a sense of your spine. Let's go ahead and take that inhale and exhale, twisting half of your body towards the right shoulder, going as far as is comfortable. Now that you're here, let's go ahead and take that inhale and exhale, following the flow of the breath to show you where's there more space. Maybe you have a little bit more of a twist. And inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, twisting the body slowly back towards the center. Exhaling at the center. Palms of the hands on the thighs. Let's go ahead and take that inhale, pressing the soles of the feet into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. Inhale. And exhale, slowly turning the torso towards the left shoulder, going as far as you can without straining. And now that we're here, let's go ahead and take that inhale. And exhale, following the flow of the breath. Where's there more space? Where do you feel a little bit more of a twist with just the breath alone? Let's go ahead and take that inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, moving the body slowly back towards the center. And exhaling at center. Palms of the hands on the thighs. Let's go ahead and take that inhale, pressing the soles of the feet into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the toes. Inhale, pressing the soles of the feet into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the soles of the feet, out through the toes. Okay. All right. It's time for our cat and cow in the chair. Now, we already approached this position with as we started with our head going back and our head going forward. This time we're just going to extend our chest back a little bit more. So we're going to start with the palms of our hands on our knees, okay? And I want you, let me prompt you to what we're going to do, how we're going to start, and then we'll start together. So on palms of the hands on the knees, we're going to go ahead and take that inhale. The head goes back, the chest moves forward, and the pelvis bones move forward so that the chest, the stretch in the chest is felt in a wide way. And then our exhale, we're bringing the head forward, the chest returns backward, the pelvis bones travel backward as the head travels to the chest. Okay, so it's the same thing that we were doing, just a variation. Let's all do this together now. Palms on the thighs, feet planted firmly on the floor in front of you. And let's go ahead and take that inhale, moving the head back. The chest comes forward. The pelvis bones travel forward. Wide stretch across the chest. And exhale, lowering the head. The chest comes back. The pelvis bones travel backwards. The head slowly approaches the chest with the chin touching the chest. And inhale, moving the pelvis bones forward. The chest comes forward as the head slowly travels up, going all the way back to the top of the spine. And exhale, bringing the head slowly forward. The chest moves backwards. The pelvis bones move back as the head gently travels towards the chest, the chin touching the chest. And let's inhale. The head travels slowly upwards. The pelvis bones are moving forward. The chest is moving forward as the head very mindfully approaches the top of the spine. Now that we're here, let's stay here for a moment. And let's go ahead and take that inhale and exhale, following the flow of the breath from the top to the bottom of the spine. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. The head slowly travels forward. The chest moves backwards. The pelvis bones are moving backwards as the head approaches the chest. The chin is resting gently on the chest. Now that we're here, let's go ahead and take that inhale and exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. And inhale and exhale, following that breath as it moves through the body, out through the soles of the feet. Inhale, lifting the head up as we approach the center, stopping at center. And exhaling at center. Placing both palms of the hands on the thighs. Let's go ahead and take an inhale here, pressing the feet into the floor gently. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. Inhale, pressing the soles of the feet into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. Okay. So if you have tight hips or tight thighs, this is your modification. I'm going to describe the modification. You are going to extend your left leg out in front of you until only your heel is touching the floor. The toes are pointing upward. You will hold on to your chair for support, and you will cross your leg over, your right leg over your left leg, anywhere in between the knee and the ankle. That is the modification if your hips are tight, if your thighs are tight, and this chair pigeon pose is too difficult for you. I do not want anyone to strain or hurt themselves. If you are fine with lifting your right leg on top of your left, please do so now. The right ankle rests gently on top of the left knee. You can use your left hand to hold on to your right ankle for support, and your right hand is gently draped over the right knee. Getting a sense of your spine, Okay, you want to get a sense of your spine. It's very little movement that we're doing here. Let's go ahead and take that inhale and exhale, sending the breath through the right hip, traveling down the right thigh, out through the right sole of the foot. Let's take another inhale and exhale, sending the breath to the right hip, traveling down the right thigh, out through the right sole of your foot. Let's take another inhale and exhale, folding over in the middle just slightly, very slightly. And now we're going to take an inhale here. And exhale, sending the breath to the right hip, traveling down the right thigh, out through the right sole of the foot. Let's go ahead and take that inhale, bringing the body up to a sitting position. And exhale, lowering the right leg to the floor. Palms of the hands on the thighs. Let's go ahead and take that inhale, pressing the soles of the feet into the earth, floor. And exhaling, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. And inhale, pressing the soles of the feet into the floor. And exhale, following the flow of the breath out through the body, through the soles of the feet. So now we're switching sides. So if you're doing the modification, you're going to place your right foot out in front of you with the toes pointing towards the ceiling, crossing the left leg over the right. For the rest of us, right now you can lift your left leg on top of your right leg, holding on to the left ankle with your right hand, draping the left hand gently over the left thigh, left knee, excuse me. Getting a sense of your spine. Let's go ahead and take that inhale and exhale, following the breath through the left hip, traveling down the left thigh, out through the left sole of the foot. Let's take another inhale and exhale, sending that breath to the left hip, traveling down the left thigh, out through the left sole of the foot. Now let's go ahead and take that inhale and very gently and very slowly just move forward, bending forward, stopping where you feel any tension, any resistance. It's not a big movement. And now that we're here, let's go ahead and take an inhale and an exhale, sending the flow of the breath through the left hip, down through the left thigh, out through the sole of the foot. Let's go ahead and take that inhale, coming back up to the sitting position slowly. And exhale, lowering the left leg to the floor. Now the palms of our hands are on our thighs. Let's go ahead and take that inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. I am going to leave out our hamstring stretch. I do apologize, but when I got knocked off, I lost some time. So I'm looking at time. What we're going to finish with, I'm going to combine two things at once. This we normally keep our legs together as we flow down, as we travel down. I want to do a modification today. I want you to open your legs wide. Okay, Open your legs in a wide V so we continue to get a stretch in our hips, okay? And this time, instead of traveling down or in front of ourselves, we're going to travel down in between our legs. If you have lower back issues, please do not go further than you need to go. So what the movement is going to look like, I know you can't see all of me. If you're looking at the picture, instead of traveling down the thighs, the shins, you're traveling down in between the space that you've created in your legs. Your legs are wide stretch here, okay? So we're going to get two benefits here. We're going to stretch out those hips a little bit more. The hands rest on the thighs. We're going to go ahead and take that inhale. And now exhale, bending over in between your legs, sending both arms through your thighs. Getting a sense of the soles of your feet on the floor. Let's go ahead and take an inhale here. And exhale. You're just allowing the breath to move you. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more space, a little bit more movement. Let's do this one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lifting the body back up to the sitting position. The palms of the hands return to the thighs. And exhale. Let's go ahead and move the thighs back closer to each other in our original position with the feet planted firmly in front of us. Here, let's go ahead and take that inhale, pressing the soles of the feet into the earth. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. And inhale, pressing the soles of the feet into the earth. And exhale, following the flow of the breath through the body, out through the soles of the feet. And now that we're here, I want you to lift your arms up very slowly as you make that circle for the palms of your hands to come together. As you are doing that, I want you to think about the intention that you set for this class as you're lowering the palms of your hands in front of your chest. And now bringing the palms of the hands to touch the chest. Please take a moment to think about the intention that you set for this class. I thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I thank you for experiencing mindfulness and movement with me today. I wish you a wonderful day full of light and love and joy and peace and prosperity. Namaste. Okay, so now if you have questions, you can feel free to open your mic. If you have something you'd like to share, you're very welcome, Sherry. You can share any questions about maybe a modification or a movement, anything that you'd like to share, you can feel free to share. I do apologize that I got disconnected, but I hope I was able to come back on and get you connected back into your flow right away. Any questions? How's everybody doing? How's your day going? Beth, Claire, how are you doing? Okay. Okay, Lynn, I'm glad. Okay. Sherry, Betty, are you doing okay? Ruth, you can type in the chat box if you would like to. always like to do a little check-in right after class. I don't like to just end the class. That throws you out of your space. We want to ease our way out of the class. Okay. All right, let me check the chat box. Okay. All right, if there are no questions or no comments, you can expect an email as always after the class. I thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. I look forward to seeing you soon. The next time that I will teach mindful chair yoga will be 1:00 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday. Okay, that will be the next time. Okay. Other than that, I'm going to make a last call for any questions or comments. Okay. Thank you so much, Todd, for being my TA today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Beth Claire, take care of yourself. See you soon. Ruth, take care. Lynn, take care.